Hello everyone and welcome back to Georgia Paper Crafts. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make 12 more cards using the cut-aparts from the Doodlebug design Hoppy Easter. Here are the 12 cut-aparts that I got from one sheet, and we're going to make them into 12 cards. I decided I'd try to make it a little bit easier on myself and make 4 cards from one design. So I started with a card sketch. And I'm going to make 4 cards from that same card sketch. Now, having said that, I use these card sketches as kind of just a good general idea of how to make the card. I am definitely not adhering it to the T. I kind of do my own thing, but it gives me a good idea of how to start and maybe what to do. So here you can see I've decided I'm going to take some of the pattern paper and put some on each end. I'm starting here by putting it on one of the ends. I put some tape runner down and then adhered that to the top corner. I'm going to do the same on the other corner there. And obviously I'm just eyeballing this. There's definitely no exact lines or anything like that. And you know, you can kind of tell this in my finished card. However, I'm okay with that. Some of it looks a little bit crooked, but it doesn't look too bad, I don't think. I still think it's pretty cute. So, you know, if you're one of those people who absolutely has to have real straight lines and stuff, this, you know, doing what I've done probably wouldn't work for you. But you know, following the card sketch a little bit closer would definitely help. So here I'm just trying to straighten up some edges, you know, get the sides a little bit neater. Just kind of trimming off some of those rough sides. Then I'm going to bring in some glitter tape. This glitter tape is from my stash, and I decided to put it on both edges on the inside just to help bring a little sparkle to it. And you can see I put a little bit of additional tape runner there just to help it stick. I mean, this washi tape, you know, is sticky on the back, but just so that it wouldn't peel up or anything, and it would just stay in place, I just added that extra strip of tape adhesive. I'm doing the same on this side. And as you can see, like I say, it's the two corners are not really even or equal, you know, in distance or how they go across the card. But again, I'm okay with that. I also cut out 2 stitched squares. I believe these squares are from Lawn Fawn. They're stitched stackable squares, and I cut out one just from plain pink cardstock, which I'm using as the card base, and then also one from the pattern pink cardstock. Then I backed the cut apart with that pink cardstock also. And the cut apart says, "My Tweety." My Tweety. It's kind of cute. I'm just placing the squares down, getting them into place, kind of overlapping them. I'm going to pop up the cut apart with some foam tape. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop that up on my card. I'm then going to bring in a little bit of shimmer using my Nuvo Aqua Shimmer pen and go around the egg. Off camera, I'll go ahead and attach this to a A2 size side folding pre-made card. And that's my finished card right there. Sorry it went by so fast. What I did want to tell you is that I did make 4 cards from this one design, and I didn't want to do it all on camera because it would be another long video, but I wanted to show you here the 4 cards that I did make using that one design. Now moving on, I'm using the card sketch from the Sweet Stop. And again, I'm just going to kind of use this as a guide to how I do my card. I'm not being exactly precise in using the exact design, but something very similar. So just kind of gives me some inspiration and guide as to how I want to kind of put my card together. Here I'm starting just with some solid cardstock, some green cardstock in the back from my stash, and then some lighter green from my stash. Then I'm adding the pattern paper on top, the one with the bunnies and the carrots. And I'm going to just kind of put one of those banner card parts across the side there to help pull it together. And I'm going to cut off the ends. And again, sorry I'm out of the screen there. I'm still working on my placement with my cards when I'm filming and stuff, so I do hope to get better at making sure I'm putting it up so that it's in the camera view. Now I'm going to back the cut apart piece to some of that green cardstock that I'm using as my base. The cut apart says Hoppy Easter, and it's a bunny with 2 chicks surrounded by it. Now here you see that initially I cut out the wrong size pieces to go on the side, so I had to cut that down dramatically. I cut them into 1 by 1 squares, and then I rounded the edges, and I rounded the edges on all of the pieces there, and I'm just attaching them to the sides with the cut apart being in the middle. Then I'm going to take a look at my stickers and see which stickers I can put on the 2 sides. Now I think, yeah, I put some jelly beans on the side. I'm not sure why I did that. I think I was thinking about eggs. But jelly beans, they look okay, but that wasn't really what I was thinking about putting on there. But like I say, it turned out okay. And then I'm just adhering that to a side fold A2 size card, A2 side folding card. Then I'm going to bring in some Nouveau clear jewel drops in the color of key lime for added effect. I'm just kind of tapping it to help get those to settle. And here are the 4 cards that I made using this one card design and the 4 cut aparts. As you can see, they're all a little bit different. Now moving on to my final design, I decided to use this design here just as kind of a guide as to how I wanted to lay my cards out. So I went ahead and pre-cut some of my card stack that I'm going to use here. And I'm backing the cutout here with some of the lime green paper that I'm using. And this cut apart says, "You're extra nice." Kind of cute. Just trying to get everything lined up here. You can tell I'm off a little bit there. So I have to cut a little bit more of the edges just to try to make it a little bit even. Then I decided I'd back that once again with another piece of, this is more like a teal paper. And I'll cut that out. I'll just use my scissors to cut this out. Hopefully I'll get a better cut. Keeping things straight is definitely something that I struggle with. I don't know if you guys have that problem, probably not, but I don't seem to be able to get things straight on a piece of paper. or even when I cut it, and you're supposed to have lines that help you mark it to get it cut straight. I still struggle. But anyway, moving on. So I have 3 separate pieces of paper cut into separate sizes. There's no banner ends, but it's just regular size rectangles, and I'm just putting those side by side here to make a pattern. This last one here is, I believe, yeah, one of the banners from the cutout sheets that I used. I'm going to pop up the sentiment or the cut apart with some foam stickers. Put that right in the middle. And add that to a side folding white card base that I had previously made out of some cardstock from my stash. Then I'm going to bring in some more of the stickers that I showed in the very first video. These are Doodlebug stickers that I got a couple years ago. I have some of jelly beans. Those are the ones I used previously. These are of a bunny and a chick. And let me just tell you, I have a ton of these. I've had them for years, and I'm just now using them. But I thought they would add a little bit extra to the inside of the card, so it worked really well. Then I'm going to go ahead and stamp Happy Easter on the inside. This is a stamp from Lawn Fawn. Then I'm going to add some Nouveau Jewel drops in the color Key Lime. And I believe this is Periwinkle. Kind of tap it out to try and get those to settle. I'm going to add a little bit of shimmer using my Nouveau shimmer pen. And that finishes off my card. Here's a still photo. And here are the 4 cards I made using this one design and 4 cut aparts. As you can see, all of them are very similar, but yet still different enough to make it exciting. So here are a look at all of the cards that I made today. I thank you again for joining me for this video showing me making an additional 12 cards using the Doodlebug Hoppy Easter paper collection. I hope that you come back and watch more videos, as I will be posting frequently on how-tos and card making. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you'd like to subscribe, please do so down below. Again, thank you for coming by, and we'll see you later.